rotation here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. Here's a look at some of the stats for Jokic.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing, the assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jokic is out there with Jones, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason, and it's KD in at the 3 slot. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Finds himself wide open and drills it. KD's got his team on the board to start the game for the Rockets. Murray against Thompson. Denver passing it around. Here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Yeah, that was two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it came down to who executed better down the stretch.
Here's Jones. The Rockets making the shot. Jokic a screen. 6 to shoot. Jones the pass to Jokic. For the 3. Another miss by Jokic.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And KD the bucket on the assist by Şengün. KD's got 5 points so far. It's been a slow start here for Denver. 7-point differential. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the score.
And so here's Denver. The Rockets making the shot. Johnson with it. Now Smith defending. On the wing, Johnson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's Jokic missing. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And it's sent back by Jokic.
No slouch on defense. Jokic sending it back in the paint.
On the wing, Jones. Now Brown. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry. Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Bucket is good.
Well, not hard to see why they're giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
In the corner, Murray with it. Beyond the arc. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, shooters shoot. And Murray is unquestionably a shooter. He's taking that look every time.
KD a screen on Murray. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by KD. Johnson dishes to Murray. Nice move. Headshot off. Smith with the defensive effort. Now here's Durant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
and you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Free throw good, Murray. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
So he gets them both. And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Here's Smith. Good defense by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Jones. Unable to get that one. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Pass to Eason. Durant with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout.
Their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
Now here's Murray. 23 points for him the last game against Memphis.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Eason. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Down low. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Smith. 12 points for KD.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now, here's Jokic. 26 points for him last game against Memphis.
And how about the rebounding, too? He was just all over the glass, and the other team had no answers for how to contain him.
They double-team Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the paint. For the finish. Oh, look at that!
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know Jamal Murray had that dunk in him.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Houston leading by 11. Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Sweet move. Now Eason. From outside, off the mark. Jokic passes to Jones. And stolen by Eason. Now Şengün running the floor all by himself. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Rockets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Thompson with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Thompson against Murray. It's stolen by Smith. 4-on-3 break. This one for three. Jokic cracks the miss. Jokic just got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Jones. Clock at 6. The tray. And they get it back. Here's Jokic. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
They're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Capella draws the double. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Shepherd. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
It's stolen by Capella. Tate the pass to Finney-Smith. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Brown.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Poked away. It's stolen by Brown. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. It's stolen by Tate. And here comes the break. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
They get passes to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
Rockets leading by 14. Tate finds Capella. Here's Shepherd. He's covered by Brown. Shepherd, that's good.
Strong mechanics and a high release. Shepherd just needs to catch it when he's on.
.109 left to play in the first. Here's Hardaway. Here's Pickett. Still scoreless.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Pickett, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To the inside.
Well, when you watch Valanciunas now, the thing that stands out most is the rebounding. On a per-minute basis, he's still one of the best in the league.
The Nuggets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Shepherd, he has 7. A 3-ball. That shot no good. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Rockets to be in. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas. Hardaway is out there with Murray. Then there's Bruce Brown. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Now Shepard after Tim Hardaway missed from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Pickett's checked in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Houston moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Sengun. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us.
Yeah, exceptional focus from Murray offensively tonight.
Rockets leading by 14. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Sengun. He can't get that one. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for Denver. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds for the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here's Pickett. Blocked again.
And Sengun got himself in great position to use that limp to deny him at the rim.
And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
It's to Hardaway. Murray for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 15 points.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Now Sengun. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Well, Valanciunas good for about 1 per game, rejecting that attempt.
Pass to Pickett. A crossover. Here's Hardaway. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Finney Smith. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
so he can't get either to fall. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Shepard. Durant's got 17.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his, this guy is just so unreal.
Brown the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Shot on the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Picked by Finney-Smith. Durant on the take. An easy 2 points on the layup. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
Anytime KD gets that look, it's a great possession for this team.
To the middle. Here's Murray. Great D that time from Durant. Houston leading by 17. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tim Hardaway picks one up. He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the Rockets, Smith comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Thompson in for Shepard. Second free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Johnson outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Brown the pass to Hardaway. Brown with it. He's picked up by KD. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Shepard's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Rockets leading by 15. And here's Thompson. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
A work in progress for the big man. When Shingun is hitting from the outside, this offense becomes dangerous.
So David
fit into that great category.
Yeah, you have to space the floor to score in the half court. Every one of these guys forces the defense to extend.
Pass to Murray on deep. That one misses. Durant with some nice deep.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Brown. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you assemble an all-swagger team. Jamal Murray and is on that roster.
Well, you're right, Kevin. And look, where players really gain their confidence, their swagger, if you will, in this league is when you play your best on the biggest stages in the playoffs. Jamal Murray has certainly done that. He has earned his swagger.
First one falls for him.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Jones checked in for the Nuggets. And so he hits both.
Well, you know, with Murray, not only can he score at all 3 levels, he's got great confidence and that championship pedigree as well.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Now, Kevin Durant. No good from outside.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Johnson can't get it to go. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Eason gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets trail by 18. Here's Brown, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When Brown sees a lane, he doesn't hesitate. He attacks.
Smith with a screen on Murray. Thompson. Outside, KD. Goes up on the wing. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 21 in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Murray, no good. Rockets leading by 18. Eason with it. Still yet to score.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fader on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nuggets trail by 20. Murray with it. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And a switcher also for Denver. Brown is checked in for Murray.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Durant. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Jones. Back to Brown. Pass to Brown. Now here's Johnson. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Here's Smith. And the dunk by Smith.
And smooth in everything he does. Nice dribble move there by Smith.
The Nuggets shooting just 34% from the floor. Jones sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Trying to end the drought. Buries it from 3-point range. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Outside, KD. Basket good. KD's got 23 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
No good on that one. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And he's good on the second.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Now, here's Capella. No scoring in this one. And finished
7-footers are not supposed to move like that. Durant is a cheat code.
Jones finds Brown. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 22 is their biggest lead. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Al LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you, Kevin.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And that one falls for Johnson. Houston making a switch here. Tate's checked in. So Johnson hits two of them. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to KD. Drills the three-pointer. KD's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Jokic. Now Brown. Johnson kicks to Jones. Now Brown. Denver passing it around. A three from Johnson. Tate with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Durant in the corner. Over Jones. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Nuggets ball.
Dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. And it's ahead, delivering the blowout. And Allie LaForce.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Houston Rockets.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Murray. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at center, locking down the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Murray, no good.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this victory. And he's no small presence presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Denver has possession. Murray, the pass to Jokic. On the wing, Jones. Here's Brown. From deep, Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Şengün with a wide-open look. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
How about the elevation from Brown there? He really gets up quick to throw it down.
To the left wing, Eason finds Şengün. Right side, Kevin Durant. Murray against Thompson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Back to Murray. And it's blocked by Şengün.
Using that one, Şengün timing the block.
Offensive rebound. Jokic, no good.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And Şengün throws it down.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Brown. He has 6. Jokic kicks to Johnson. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Well, Murray will happily go to the line. He was kind of looking for contact with that move inside.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Rockets leading by 21. Outside Durant, fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now the Nuggets bet on the development of young Christian Brown, and Stan, he has rewarded their faith. He has developed so nicely.
Kevin, he certainly has. Probably has even exceeded what their expectations were for him. But he's a guy that is such a hard worker. He's smart, he's tough, and he's all about winning.
Free throw good, Brown.
Every team could use a player like Christian Brown, a guy who fills in the gaps and is willing to lay his body on the line for the betterment of the team.
And both free throws good for Brown. Rockets leading by 19. Thompson dishes to KD. Smith on the wing. Pass to Eason. side, KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Smith. Thompson, a screen on Jokic. To the inside. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 6 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Oh, that fire on D.
In the corner, it's Brown. Johnson, that's for 2. Doesn't go that time. Nice defense from KD. Down low, Smith. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Murray. It's deflected. Fires for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
Rockets leading by 21. Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. It's up a 3. Şengün, no good. Here's Jokic. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Look at Jokic gutting it out against the defense. Really earning that and 1 chance.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
One shot.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Now, here's Thompson. Smith with a screen on Murray. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Jones, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Jones. Pass to Johnson. And here is Murray. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Murray's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
KD with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Out to Smith, from past the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 11 points.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Eason with it, covered by Brown. Eason passes it to Thompson. Murray with the defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Johnson. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by KD. Here's Eason. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. 5th best, the Rockets.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Houston making a switch. Shepard's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Hardaway's checked in. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Here's the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game. Rockets leading by 15. Now Durant. 28 points for him. And he slams it down right on top of Cameron Jackson.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Outside Hardaway. The three. That shot is off.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
For Houston, they have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And the first one drops.
Well, Shepard's shooting consistency and on-court smarts give him a strong foundation as a player. But adapting to the league is never easy. It takes time and a lot of work.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Both shots good from the stripe.
You really like the intensity and focus Shepard brings to both ends of the floor.
Here's Pickett. He has yet to score. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 3 shots.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Nuggets trail by 17. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Durant. He has 30. From the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Brown the pass to Jokic. Here's Pickett. Sengun covering.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Pass to Sengun. And the shot goes in. Sengun's got 16 points.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Sengun to find those baskets.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Jamal Murray. And tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. He's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Free throw, good. Jokic. So for the Rockets. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Sengun. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. And Okogie subbed in for Thompson. And Denver with a change here too. Holmes checked in. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime. Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Okogie. Just 5 on the clock. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Now, here's Holmes. Finney Smith defending, and it's in there.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
2 minutes remaining.
Shepard with the ball.
2 minutes.
He's got 9. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Brown finds Jokic. Pass to Pickett. He takes it in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Houston leading by 11. Finney Smith passes to Shepard. 1:25 left to play in the third. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Great timing by Jokic. Allows him to block that shot.
Shepard the pass to Capella. Back to Finney Smith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Pickett. Pass to Hardaway. Now, here's Jokic. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 10 points for Jokic.
I like the dish from Hardaway Jr., proving once again he's a team-first player.
Okogie, the pass to Shepard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shepard's got 12.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Jokic, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, as a defender, there's only so much you can do when Jokic gets the ball inside.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shepard, the pass to Tate. Capella with a screen on Brown. Tate, no good.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
The shot will not fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. So good to have you with us. Houston leading by 10. Taking a look at the Nuggets. You've got Murray, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Pickett in at the 2. Okogie, he digs the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Known as a terrific passer at his position, Şengün excels at finding the open man.
Murray with it. Picked up by Shepard. Nailed from three-point land. Hardaway has got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets. Pass to Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And if you're looking for a big that locks down the middle, Şengün is your guy, a very effective player.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Şengün hits them both. Denver with the ball. They trail by 11. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
Shooting for Denver, Tim Hardaway Jr. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And you got to love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Houston leading by 9. Tate the pass to Shepard. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 2. Josh Okogie.
And he makes the first. And the Nuggets making a change here. Slaughter's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 11. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Strother. Outside Hardaway. Hands it from downtown.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Here's Okogie. Now, here's Şengün. Here's Shepard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Jamal Murray. That's their first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Shepard. At the line, shooting one.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Brown's shot is good.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Shepard with the ball. All guarded by Murray. Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 20 points for Şengün.
Well, Şengün is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now Şengün, guarded by Valanciunas. Şengün with the bucket.
Did Şengün answer the bell tonight, or what? Tremendous offensive performance.
Hardaway passes to Brown. Back to Hardaway. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 12 points for Tim Hardaway.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka.
You're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. For three, Durant. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Şengün with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. He hits the second from the line. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Murray outside. Jokic inside. Şengün's there. Brown wide open. He fired. A three-pointer, no good. Houston leading by 9. Tate the pass to KD. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Shepard's checked in for Josh Okogie.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thompson against Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Here's Strother. And here is Murray. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Strother, no good. Rockets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And a beautiful finish by Shepard. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of mid.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Now Durant. Şengün passes to Shepard. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Outside Durant. Pass to Tate. Here's Shepard. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Shepard's got 20 points.
And we knew how skilled Shepard was coming in to the league, but this is a whole different level.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Murray. 7-foot shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Reed Shepard.
That's just great patience from Murray, using that pump fake to draw the defender up and earn the foul call.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good for the Rockets. Smith checked in for Jason Tate. And Torrey Eason subbed in for Shepard. And so Murray nails both of them. Rockets leading by 14. Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Over Murray. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, when you're guarding a guy like Murray, you have to stay under control because Jamal is so crafty.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Houston leading by 12. Smith outside. Pass to Eason. Now here's Durant. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Murray against Thompson. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
Eason with it. Outside, Katie. Oh, good with the triple.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Jokic finds Murray. Back to Jokic. He's blocked by Şengün. Outside Durant. Pass to Şengün. They double team Şengün. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. 5 on the clock. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Another miss by Houston. The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic passes to Jones. Gets it down to single digits.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside, KD. Back to Thompson. Şengün with a screen on Murray. Pass to Şengün to stop the drought. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Now here's Jones. Murray for 3. Tries again. Here's Jokic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Shooting for Denver, Nikola Jokic. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Free throw, no good for Jokic.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Thompson looking for an opening. 14 feet away. Şengün. Rebounded by Brown. The Nuggets trail by 9. Now Johnson for 3. The putback. Hustles for the rebounding. Guides it back in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
KD a screen on Murray. Thompson. That shot no good. Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. And here's Jokic. Jones outside.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Murray fires away. Another chance. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
Durant inside. Covered by Johnson. Puts it right back up and in.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Jokic doing the job inside.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Nifty move. Johnson rips down the board. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Count it!
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Now, here's Thompson. Durant. Jokic with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Brown with the screen on KD. To tie it up. Knocks down the 3.
Big time.
Here's Thompson. Eason, a screen on Murray. Thompson outside. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. And he knows there's no... A 2-point game. Jokic buries the jumper.
Absolutely the guy you go to in this situation. Jokic has no...
Here's Durant. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Got it.
just sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
A free throw off from Durant. And so David Adelman. Brown! He's off from three.
Shooting for taking 3 shots.
So the first of 3 is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. The second one drops, and that ties the game up. So he ends up going 2 of 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Tari Eason is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Now Thompson. Jumper is off. Now Murray.
Yeah, and Murray, one of the best free throw shooters in this league, always happy to go to the free throw line.
First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Jamal Murray. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. So Murray nails both of them. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Eason. And it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, Jokic is an underrated defender. He's learned how to use his length. He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers. Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Here's Durant. We play just over a minute here in OT. And stolen by Murray. Jokic with it. Now defended by Şengün. Jones. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Target from outside. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Now Şengün. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. From deep. Thompson. Layup no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Denver. They lead by 1. Now Jokic. Thompson against Murray. Clock is at 3. The 3 doesn't go. Houston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Now Durant. Şengün. Jokic with the rebound. Here's Murray. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, when Murray gets going, he's so tough.
Rockets trail by 3. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Thompson outside.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, Thompson taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Thompson nails both of them.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Now Jokic. Johnson outside. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw back.
Take break.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. At the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Durant from 15 feet away. It's good.
And when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Murray outside. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Rebounded by Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Houston to take the lead, and there's the 3.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow it to clean look.
Now here's Murray.
Time again, we see Murray come up big. He's as clutch as they come.
Johnson against KD. It misses. The Nuggets on offense. Offside Jones. Outside Murray.
Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Eason from outside, a three-pointer. Good.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now.
Murray outside. Jones outside. Here's Johnson. Here's Murray. Deflects the pass. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
We'll talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws.
Murray fires away. Down it goes for 3.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. With another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will break first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line. And here's Thompson. Şengün. The long shot, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Launches it. And down goes the free.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Now here's Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Jones outside. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Thompson.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
At the line for Houston, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Durant.
Katie, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Durant hits them both. The Nuggets trail. Here's Brown. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end. Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Now, here's Jokic. Hands off.
His performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Yeah, count it.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Johnson outside. Smith against Jokic. Murray fires away. Buries the deep ball.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you saw him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He throw good, Murray. Both good from the line that time. Here's Jokic. Murray scanning the floor. Finally gets it to go.
Yeah, Murray is a very good outside shooter. I think he's at his best when he gets into the paint.
Thompson outside. Now Eason. Outside, KD. Daring anyone to stop him. KD. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Brown. Outside Jokic. Now Murray and stolen by Thompson. And it's sent back by Jokic. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the end.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Brown sets the pick from her. Now Jokic. Şengün with the rebound. We've got 1:23 left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Thompson outside, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Here's Jokic. Does not go. And here is Durant. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And that timeout Murray. Here's Jokic. And it's blocked by Şengün. Durant up top. Here's Eason. Şengün. Here's Durant. Pocket 4. Here's Smith. Takes the 3. Jokic pulls it down.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over. Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And they commit an intentional foul. Another one of those so they can get into the penalty. So they foul intentionally.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for Houston, Thompson. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide. Jones outside. And he does not hit. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Tough break for him there. But they have a tough time getting back from this deficit no matter who's on the court. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. The double overtime game can really take a toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win,